buenas mañanas. That means good tomorrows. Good morning, everyone. First day, caught out a third season. Picked up an elk tag on the way in last night. I have a deer tag here as well. Met up with good buddies, Mullet Mike, got Stu from Coon Creek, and our good friend Christopher, who is the man. We are going to we got a lot of tags, honestly, to get after. Stu has an elk tag, Mike has a private land deer tag, Mike's wife Angel has a private land deer tag, Chris's wife has a deer tag on a different unit-wide tag. We got a lot of tags. So we're going to try to get punchy this morning. These guys saw a herd of bulls. Sorry, I heard an elk last night. I don't think they saw any bulls, but we're going to go look at them this morning. We're going to check some private land for Mikey's deer and kind of get a feel for the area. Anyway, a lot going on. Slept warm. Now it's time to go see if we can murder some stuff. This other side where I killed a buck last year and Stu killed a bull. It's supposed to get really ugly and muddy in there this afternoon, but it's still really cold and everything's frozen, so we're gonna give her a shot. Why not? Pack needs some minor adjustments. Last time I hauled it, it weighed a lot. Let's go walk up the ridge. We're gonna go glass into where I killed a buck last year. We were here. We also glassed some bulls and some sheds up here. So quick little jog before dark. Get up high and see what we can see. Wider than his ears. Can't tell what he's got. He's up to the right.
Right in front of the tree?
Above the one in front of the tree.
Above it?
He's a bigger deer for sure. Like a 22, 23 inch 4-point.
Yeah, that's what he looks like.
There's no private, only down the road. He's on public for sure. You rolling? Mm-hmm. Well, folks, on the way in, we saw that buck, and he was a nice looking deer, just not quite a level. Like, I just want a little step above that deer, at least at this stage in the hunt. As we've sat here getting ready to go, there's been two groups of deer that have worked past us up the hill right there. So they're coming up from getting a drink and filtering up these canyons. So we were looking on Scout to Hunt and realized there's a great big chunk of public this way that has no road access to it at all. All the roads are blocked off by private. So I think we can kind of have some country to ourselves. It's going to be a bit of a push right now to get up there, but we'll probably stay in the rest of the day if we're seeing deer. So let's go sweat.
look at him a little better.
Am I gonna clear these rocks in front of me?
No, doesn't look like it. Prop up on that next one right in front of you. Okay, just moving down to the left. He's a 3-point. Still just moving to the left.
What is he?
3-point.
Wide though, huh?
Past his ears and tall.
You on him?
Yep. Hammered him. Hit him good, I can't tell where. Sounded a little gutty, but hit him again if you can.
Better deer, right?
He's good.
Is he like what we saw this morning?
A little better.
We'll see, huh?
Yeah, we'll see. guess we're killing him.
The deed is done, so.
It didn't quite sound like a smack. It sounded a little thuddy, and just the way he was kind of walking, like it might have been a little back. But so just stay ready. I'm trying to loop you.
Well, we killed him. That was fun. Popped out on the point and he was rutting does. He looked nice in the sun, and before I shot Rocky said, look at him again. And I looked at him again and I'm like, oh, he's not as big as I thought he was, but I shot him anyway. So here we are. He's a good looking 3-point, just like kind of the top end of honestly what we've been seeing so far. But good looking buck. He's gonna taste good and eat good. Every time I put in for this tag, I know like I'm just putting in for the opportunity to come hunt deer and shoot a buck, because this is an opportunity tag. But pretty buck. Happy with him. Let's go check him out. He got bagged. I think the second shot he was quartered real hard, but that, he was quartered a little on the first one too. That could be where it exited, but dead now. Could have shot that buck this morning. Don't shoot him on the road. Let's go hike all the way and shoot him.
We could have killed that deer yesterday morning.
He was straight, just a deer. He looked good to me. I saw what I wanted to see. Oh well, go on out. It's alive. Just kidding. Here, I'll show it to you. I'll flip it around.
I still got that.
I shot it.
You did?
Yep. What do you think?
Was it so slow?
What?
Was it so slow?
Was it slow? Yeah, it was too slow to get away. Okay, folks, we just finished a quick little butcher job on this deer here. Got the head over here, obviously, back straps, tenderloins. What was left of the neck roast, I put a finishing shot in his neck, and well, it's kind of in his shoulder neck. So right there we have a couple chunks that was off the shoulder and the neck.
heart, hind, front. So that's what we're taking home off of this buck. I think we got everything that we could have off of him, and I think that we're gonna go home and bottle this deer up. I bottled up some elk roasts and a deer with my father-in-law a couple weeks ago, and it was really enjoyable and it tasted really good. And I want to eat bottled deer all winter, so I'm excited to put this deer to good use. The other good thing about bottling deer is that anybody can do it. The skill of butchering is really not necessary. You don't have to be able to do really precise, clean, exact cuts, because so much of the sinew, the silver skin dissolves during the bottling and the canning process. So we're probably going to make this a video about that, since the primary purpose of this buck right here is to enjoy and to eat. So we're going to load him up, and I honestly think we're probably going to just go to the top of the ridge and drop him where we came up, and then we're going to go look for elk. So it's a great day. All right, folks, we are midway through the bottling, canning process of this deer, and I wanted to show you what we're working with here. So this is what we got going on. This is my Colorado buck, and I killed him. Get out of here, dog. Your dog will try to eat everything. Get up. I killed him a week ago tomorrow, I guess. No, a week ago today, and he's been just cooling out and got really good and frozen in Colorado. So this is what we're doing now. So this is a hind quarter that I've been cutting up. So this is a pile of jerky meat that I've got going on. I'm just cutting that. Pretty thick cut jerky meat. I'm going to throw that in the dehydrator here. And then these are the chunks that I'm doing to bottle with. The good thing about bottling this meat is that you don't have to take any of the silver skin off of it. I like to get rid of any of this waxy fat, anything that might cause like a greasy flavor. I've heard that that can go bad in the bottles and kind of have a yeasty flavor to it, but so I just kind of take most of that off. I throw it all in a big bowl, and then I'll actually boil that and give it to the dog for dog food. And then this is what we have going on. So we're doing pint jars. We got some lids boiling there, so we just fill these up really as full as we can get them, like just below the neck, and then we'll put a lid on them, put a ring on them, and then this is our pressure cooker. And I like to cook them at 90 minutes at about 13 pounds of pressure. So you just put that on the stove. Ours is the kind where you just wait for it to come up to pressure, and then you adjust the pressure by adjusting the heat on the stove. And once it's stable and holding stable, I'll let it go for 90 minutes and then turn it off. And then I let it just cool overnight until we pull those bottles out. So once they're done, they kind of look like this. This is some elk that we did this year, and it's been super tasty. You can saute it up, put some butter on it. I like to eat it for breakfast. You can use it like in pasta, spaghetti, whatever, on a sandwich. Tons of ways to eat it, and it's a great way to preserve these things if you don't have, especially if you don't have room in the freezer. So I think I'm gonna add some of these to them, just some seasonings. This is a pretty early look at the Hush seasonings, the best seasonings yet. And look, they got wild game whiskey. Look fancy. Anyway, Eric gave me these while we were on his elk hunt together, and we are gonna throw them in a few of these right here so that they have a little bit of a kick to them. I'll probably add a little bit of salt on each one and then a little bit of seasoning. Then I can add more when I cook them if I need to. It's a really easy way to prepare wild game, and it's something that I didn't really get into until this year, but I'm going to be doing it a lot in the future. I'm a beginner at all this stuff, but I'm really interested in finding new ways to preserve and eat wild game. So if you guys like to can venison or anything else, leave me some tips in the comments below for things that you would do differently, or things that you like about it, things that you don't, success that you've had with it. Let me know, because I'm interested to read that stuff and show you some more of this stuff in the future.